Ever wish that you could sound like your guitar heroes without spending months memorizing scale patterns or trudging through theory? Well, you can. Honestly, this trick is so simple that you basically get instant results. So today I'll show you exactly how to use this easy move so your solos sound more musical, just like the legends you loved. By the end of this lesson, you'll be shocked at how much better you sound. I won't beat around the bush. This is it. Let me show you the quick context first, and then I'll show you the idea and how to apply it. So here's the basic context in which the trick is going to work. This is just a 12-bar blues in the key of D. You've got a D in there, a G, and an A, the old 1-4-5. But I do want to emphasize that this will work in any rock context where you've got a blues rock sound that you can do in the key of D. So for example, Badge would work, Sweet Home Alabama, the trick's going to work there. Now, I'll bet you know that D minor pentatonic is one scale that you can use throughout this whole progression. You know, it's this scale pattern. If you didn't know that, well, I guess that's the trick here for you today. But if you already knew it, the next idea is going to take you a little bit beyond that pentatonic box. Okay, so again, this is the D minor pentatonic, and here's a D minor chord in there, so you can see how they're related. But wait a second here, the blues that we looked at had a D major chord, not a D minor chord. So why is it that the D minor pentatonic works so well over that D blues? Well, we're not going to plumb the depths of that today, but what we are going to do is use a trick that takes advantage of the fact that it's a D major chord that is being played there. Now over the D chord, let's put that chord in here. Over the D chord, just add that one note to the D minor pentatonic, the F sharp, which happens to be called the third of the chord. So we get this. So without getting all bent out of shape with theory, just add that one note. When we do, we instantly start to sound like Clapton or Page. Check it out. So here's a line Clapton easily could have played. Now there it is right there, ending on that F sharp. Now Clapton in Badge bent to that note, but it's still the same idea. Or this idea could have been used in Crossroads. That's a turnaround lick, and clearly the F sharp there is being used as a key note. Isn't that simple? And it's such a cool sound. But wait, there's more. If we take a second and ask ourselves a question, where are all the F sharps? Well, we get these two extra notes. It's the same F sharp note, so you know it's going to sound great. So we can easily add that F sharp on the top in a lick like this. It's kind of reminiscent of something that Clapton did in Badge. And we can add this F sharp on the bottom into licks like this. There's that F sharp. It just sounds great, and obviously you can add it into any pentatonic position and do it in any key. So now when you hear Clapton and Page and others getting that sound, you'll know where it came from and you'll know how to do it too. But if you really want to know the ins and outs of this technique, applying it to all the chords of the blues, click here, because that's just what I do in that video. I go into detail for all the chords throughout the whole blues. So click here. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you on down the road.